world. As promised, I said I'd be back around my dad's if it looks a bit different in the background. Graham Potter has gone. I'm relieved. I'm relieved. I'm so glad because I did not want West Ham to basically sacrifice 2 games. That's the way it was looking as well, wasn't it? It was like, okay, we can't beat Everton. We can't beat Arsenal. Even though we beat Arsenal last year, I'm not saying we're going to beat them, but we did beat them last year. A new bounce, a new manager, a new ideas, could just give that little spark. Players think, wow, I've got another chance again. It gives players that belief again. I'm glad he's gone. I am glad he's gone. Worst manager statistically since Avram. I've seen a few sites arguing that they were a bit gutted that he wasn't staying and that he hasn't been really backed. There's some in that. There's a little bit in that maybe you could say wasn't fully backed in terms of the striker he wanted and stuff like that. But nothing was happening. No one was improving. You couldn't say he was the type of manager that was getting the best out of what he's got, like an Eddie Howe does, like a Marco Silva does, someone like that. Players were getting worse. His stubbornness in the end was killing him. Just standing there doing nothing wasn't good enough. Gio pointed out a really good thing on Emma's chat. I liked that it was quiet. None of this was leaked or anything like that. It was just boom. It was out there this morning that he's gone. I'm glad he's gone. Like I say, I'm glad he's gone. I'd had enough of him. He had no credit in the bank. Like Lopetegui, there was no credit in the bank for him. Like Moyes had the credit in the bank for winning the trophy and, finishing higher up. It needed to change. This season was very, very quickly turning into a slow death relegation battle. Now, hopefully, whoever's coming in can, rejuvenate us, drop the Ward-Prowses, drop the Kilmans, and try to really get the best out of this team. And with Potter, there's nothing really. There's no feeling towards him. There's no like, oh, thanks for that, mate. There's nothing. The dangle of Potts in pre-season and Fearon and Earthy and Alford. And then you see that starting lineup at the beginning of the season of Rodriguez, Ward-Prowse, etc. No, not for me. Not for me. He hasn't done enough. The goalkeeping situation with Amanson and the goalkeeping coach he's brought in, and then we've got rid of one of the most highly sought after goalkeeping coaches that we've had for God knows how many years at the club. They're all gone. All the coaching staff have gone as well. So whoever's coming in will be bringing their new set of team. In terms of that, obviously there was them little leaked things about Potter would. There was a couple of little things going around that Potter will definitely be sacked this week, which is now proven true. And all that West Ham were waiting for was that Nuno, basically, his severance package or the way that he's going to get paid by Forest was cleared up. I don't know who it is totally. I know some of you are saying that it is Nuno. I think it will be. I think it will be Nuno. We're all going to look very, very silly if it's Slaven Bilic or Southgate, which I hope it's not. With Nuno, it's not overly inspiring. It's very much gone back to what we were. But I think we stay up. And that's really important. And I know, again, there's a bigger conversation. I was there at the protest. We all know they need to go. And the reason we're back here is because of them. I know all of that, guys. I'm just looking at the here and now. The here and now moment is West Ham need to stay up. West Ham need to stay up. That stadium will look ridiculous in the Championship. And then hopefully we continue the pressure, this brilliant momentum that's building now, and all the planned protests over the next few weeks and months, whatever, hopefully, increases that pressure. No matter if Nuno does well and, we stay up, it's not about him and the team. we support them, we support him, whoever it is. It's about getting those out so that this situation doesn't keep manifesting itself. So yeah, that's that little bit cleared up. On Nuno, like I say, it'll be defensively resolute. It will take him a while. I wouldn't be surprised if West Ham go out and buy some centre-backs in January. Probably a striker as well. He's very direct. He got Alanga, Morgan Gibbs-White and Hudson-Odoi. He likes pace. So he'll love Somerville. He'll love Bowen. I hope we see Paquetá in a 10 under him. That would be amazing. He's obviously going to love Fernandes. He loves that Portuguese contingent. He had a lot of it at Wolves. He'll love them bombing fullbacks, Juve, Wan-Bissaka, or whoever it is. Walker Peters, who I think has been brilliant, one of our better players under this regime. But yeah, I think if you look at his success with big men as well, big strikers, Jimenez, Chris Woods last year, hopefully, if he can get a tune out of Fulkrug and get him scoring goals, again, it should help us and should keep us in good stead for staying up, hopefully. I will go through the comments, guys, so keep them coming. So, like I say, hopefully this is the end of people like the Ward-Prowses and people like that, and we really, start seeing a new identity. One thing this will give us, I'll try and do a preview tomorrow. Today was going to be the preview day. It was going to be, Potter will probably play this and we'll lose the game and it will just peter out. That preview now is completely different. I'm glad I held out on it, to be honest with you, because now we've got that element of surprise. We know a little bit of how Nuno plays. We all know it. We used to kill us back in the day, with Traore and stuff when they used to come on and absolutely murder us, and Netos and people like that. He loves them tricky little players. He's defensively astute, but he also, at times, there is a little bit of excitement in there with the counter-attacking style. As Nick says on Counter and Booze, it probably will get found out eventually, but we might have a little period now of these like winning games and stuff like that, and that's what is important to stay up with that. But yeah, element of surprise now. Whatever David Moyes was planning for with Potter would have changed. Will change now. It will be slight. It won't be. You won't see massive difference straight away, but there will definitely be some difference. Let's go through the comments, guys. Thank you so much. Thrive says, about time Brady and Sullivan went at 100%, mate, and we keep that pressure up this season. Keep going to protest and all the organised things that Hammers United, Crossdammers, etc. are doing. Get on it. Keep looking out on the YouTube channels. We're putting it out there. Twitter's putting it out there. Mark says, I hope Nuno will sort out our defence and play the right players in midfield. We don't need a target man up front. We do need a target man up front. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it is Nuno that he would have said, look, I need a striker and I need a centre-back. Maybe a goalkeeper, I don't know. But Ariola's okay. But yeah, what a waste of money a Manson looks now. Nuno's agreed, apparently, according to Andrew. They're saying he shouldn't have gone before the international break, but I'm glad he's gone. He didn't earn his millions, did he? Yeah, no, mate. Why keep him? Why just write off 2 games? Who knows? That little manager bounce, what could have been a loss at Everton might turn into a draw. What might have been a heavy loss at Arsenal might turn into a lesser loss. And it gives him a bit more time before the international break now to really look at the players, look at what he wants, and try and develop a strategy that works. I can't say I know much about who his coaches were at Wolves, if anyone knows that, but I can't say I know much about that. I know it wasn't great at Tottenham, but again, I think it was a little bit poisonous at the time. Let's get behind him. Hopefully, we'll see our fantastic youngsters instead of James Ward-Prowse, Soucek and Wilson. 100%, mate. Again, I keep saying it. I said it about Potter. It's an easy win for a West Ham manager coming in. Play some of them kids. Give them minutes. It's an easy win. We'll get behind them. If we lose, they make a mistake, we'll still, give them time. Where if you keep seeing the same old, and it ain't working, which it hasn't for a long, long time, we get bored, we get frustrated. This shouldn't change anything off the field. 100% Duncan, mate. Listen, I'm happy he's gone. I'm elated he's gone. but you still need them out, mate. Please don't think I'm all like, oh yeah, let's forgive Brady and Southern. Never, ever, ever, mate. That's why I was there at the protest. Go back 2 or 3 videos ago. I was there. I put it out. Wonder if Macaulay will stay. That's a good point, mate. That's a good point. I don't know. If it's Nuno, then I wonder what he has been promised. And Darren says odd timing. Yeah, it is odd timing. But I'm glad he's gone. I am glad he's gone. With Nuno, obviously he has access as well, if it is Nuno, to Jorge Mendes, the super agent of Cristiano Ronaldo. Not that Cristiano Ronaldo's coming. I'd still take him at 41. He's got access to a really group of young, like Portuguese players and some really exciting players. And maybe Will Salthouse might now be just pushed to the side a little bit. And if Jorge Mendes is coming in, going, I can get this one, this one, this one, we might see that exciting Portuguese thing building like that was at Wolves with Moutinho, Neves, Neto, to name a few. They had a really exciting group of young players. And that's why Wolves have gone quite bad recently, is because they've got rid of too many and not replaced these great players. Macaulay has also gone. Well, that £1 million was well spent, wasn't it, mate? Brilliant. Anything else, guys? Anything else on this? Like I say, I wanted to do a proper full reaction for you guys. But yeah, what news? What great news. We'll see. I'm assuming they will probably let us know by tonight, early tomorrow. We will see. What's it saying here? Nuno did well at Forest and played some really good football. I know he isn't everyone's first choice, but he's better than Potter. It's true. It's true, mate. I think he will be better than Potter. It might be frustrating. It might be dull at times. But I think he's a bit more tactically astute than Potter. I think Potter has been exposed quite a bit at West Ham. Nuno is Moyes Mark too. He is, and I have said that, mate. I've said that we're probably going right back to under Moyes. It's not going to be exciting. It's going to be counter-attacking under the cosh, and we haven't really got centre halves that Forest had in Milenkovic and Murillo, great fullbacks as well. But I just want to ensure that we stay up this year. And if Nuno can do that, I'm happy for that. I'm happy if it is that. But yeah, it's not going to be exciting at all. And we need it, don't we? We need some excitement. Duncan says, cheers for the update, Luke. That's fine, mate. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, that's it from me, guys. Thank you for watching live. If you're watching it back as a replay, please comment what you think. And as soon as the new manager is announced, whether it's tonight, this afternoon, tomorrow, whatever, I will be back. I will do an Everton preview, hopefully tomorrow. I had all the script written. I'm going to have to rip that up now. I think there's something new. Come on, you irons. Keep believing.